start with the opening statement from head coach and then open up for questions. Coach, go ahead.
First, I'd like to congratulate Ward for a very good football team. We knew that coming in. You got a very, very good team. Wish them luck going forward. Tough one. We made a lot of mistakes, especially early in the ball game, and can't do that in the playoffs against good teams. And I just thought, we put ourselves behind the 8 ball a number of times and kept fighting back. I got to give our guys a lot of credit because we were down, and we kept coming back and gave ourselves a chance to win at the end of the game there. But we just didn't make enough plays, and we talk all the time about in big games you can't turn the ball over and you can't give up big plays, and I thought we unfortunately we turned the ball over and we did give up some big plays. I didn't do a very good job of clock management at the end of the game. I second guessed myself. I put the punt team out there and then second guessed myself. In my head I thought we wouldn't have had enough time, but probably should have punted it and taken our chances there.
Questions?
Hey, Gary, were you trying to block that punt, or is that just you wanted to rush on that punt?
Yeah, and I don't know if
A little shaky, but
it looked like it didn't look like it was roughing the kicker, but there were a few calls in there that went against us, I thought. But anyway, one or two of those plays, I mean, that doesn't win or lose the ball game. It's the whole thing. But yeah, we were coming after it, and we'd come close before. We kind of saw it film, left-footed punter, and he kind of veered off to the left. We thought we could get one of those, but anyway, again, yes, too many mistakes.
Next question. Frank?
Well, it's just a game like this, I mean, there's, like Gary said, I mean, there's so many mistakes, and yet there are so many opportunities too. I mean, how do you, when you look back on a game like this, where's the difference at in a game like for you? You can.
Me, been here a couple years, and I've been lucky enough to play a lot of good teams and be in a lot of close games. And I feel like I've learned that, in games like this, when you get to a certain point in the playoffs, it doesn't really matter who the better team is. It's just who shows up on that day, and who makes less mistakes. Obviously, I think we made more mistakes than they did, and they're good. I mean, I think, my message that I told the guys was like, from here on out, we're good enough to beat everybody, and they're good enough to beat us, and you just got to show up on that day. And honestly, when I look back at kind of my career, it's kind of the way every game went out, I feel like every team we had in my time here was good enough to win it all, and you just got to show up on that day. Unfortunately, over the past couple of years, we've had one day that the other team did better than us.
Michael, you got the running back taken care of in the second half early. That he's 24 or something. The running back. He was gashing you pretty good in the first half. In the second half, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that too. I mean, it's just we run our defense. We didn't really make any big adjustments. It's just you got to be effective with your defense. I mean, we ran the same. We didn't change anything major. It's just getting to your gaps, and I think a big thing too was tackling. I think we improved on our tackling the second half. He's good. He's quick. He runs hard. So if you don't, tackle well, he's going to bounce off this. So I think we adjusted well under that. But I mean, again, good player. So.
Seen some pretty good defenses this year. How does this one compare? I mean, obviously they're ranked pretty high in the nation.
Yeah, I mean, their defense. We knew their defense was one of the top defenses in the nation coming into this game, and give them credit. They played really well today, and we didn't execute on the plays we needed to, and they scored more points than us, and that's it. I mean, really good defense. Good credit to Wartburg, but yeah, it was very good defense.
Michael, when you left the field when you got hurt a little bit, was that when you were down on the goal line that time?
Yeah, I think I just got stunned for a sec, and needed a couple minutes, and couple minutes, that was good, so.
It was 4 plays from the 3 and you don't get a touchdown. That's usually thrown up to Ellie's time.
Yeah, I mean, I trust our coaches to make the right calls and, you know, I'm not gonna second guess or play call or anything, so, yeah.
For Mike or Gary, they came out tempo right away. Did the the tempo of the game catch you guys on your heels a little bit at all defensively?
I don't think so. I mean, we kind of knew that they went up tempo at times, and you know, they're a good football team. They found a few things to do early on in the game against us, and then I thought we reacted well after that. We kind of got into a sequence there where we knew what they were going to run on certain downs and things like that. You know, I think it happens almost every game. You look even in the pros, you script those first few plays and you kind of can catch defenses because you know what they're going to be in against this formation, and then teams adjust after that. And I thought our guys did a great job of adjusting early on and you know, and keeping us in the ballgame in that first half.
Gary, what did you think the potential was for this team in September when you started?
Well, I would say if everybody's healthy, you get a shot. I think this team was good enough with everybody healthy, but before the season even starts, we lose Devin Volk, one of our top running backs. Henry Trost, didn't have him the last couple of weeks. He's one of the best backs in the league. Matt Moore, who was a first-team all-conference guy, played in 2 games this year. Torn hamstring. Then we lose Nick Van Erp in this game, you know, so a lot of your offensive weapons are gone. And again, that's not an excuse because everybody has injuries and we know that. I thought early in the year, when the year started, if we kept everybody healthy, we'd have a very good shot. And unfortunately, injuries are part of the game, and you have other people have to come in and do the job, which they did. We had a lot of guys step up, and including these 2, you know, 2 returning All-Americans here, and they gave it their all every game this year. So the good thing is we have a lot of guys coming back. I mean, potentially, if everybody came back that could, we'd have 18 of 22 starters back.
Gary, years ago I was with Gag when he had to say goodbye to Steve O'Toole after a loss. What's it like saying goodbye to these 2 guys?
Well, we know Alex is coming back.
Oh.
Michael could come back. We're working on him. So I'm hoping I don't have to say goodbye to him. But I made this comment in the huddle after the game. It's tough I feel horrible for the seniors because they have put forth a ton of effort in our program, and certainly this season. So it's never easy when you guys graduate, and especially here at St. John's, the brotherhood we have in our football team is something that's really special. So, you know, but guys graduate and move on. That's our job too.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.